Hi, we're Little Texas, and you're watching Stockshow Confidential on RFD TV.
Howdy everybody, and welcome to another edition of Stockshow Confidential. I'm Terry Jordan. This week, we're in Des Moines, Iowa. We return once again to the 2013 World Pork Expo. You want to know about anything swine related? This is the place to be. We'll check out the trade show, show you some of the top champions, visit with some of our vendors. It's going to be an exciting episode. Here at the World Pork Expo, with a little over 3,500 hogs entered here, well, there's people from all across the United States. We ran into some interesting characters. Now, whenever you go down to Louisiana, you've always heard of the Raging Cajuns. We met the real Raging Cajuns right here at the World Pork Expo.
My gosh, I'm scared! Ow!
We have found the craziest Cajun there is, Joanna Fontenot. Now we've come to know her as JoJo. And JoJo, you've kind of been the life of the party over here. You didn't grow up in the livestock industry, but you talked about it a little bit to me yesterday. Talk about that some more.
Well, I did not. I grew up in the city, and I married in Oklahoma City. I'm Native American, and my dad was full-blood Choctaw Indian. And then I married, my husband was a cowboy, so that's cowboys and Indians. And so my husband was a cowboy. I married him, moved to Louisiana, been there 20 years in Louisiana. And he showed his whole life. And then when my daughter turned 9, she started showing. And I got to go to a couple of shows. The kids would have so much fun. They would just run around, playing, laughing. So I said, I want to act like I am in 4-H and FFA. And then I noticed the more I would cheer them on in the ring, they got more excited and they would even show better. And now that's been about 7 years now, and I try to make everybody's by ringside to cheer for them. And I've lost my voice, as you can tell, and at the end of every show, I normally lose my voice for a couple days, so my husband tries to have as many shows as we can go to.
One of the things that happened yesterday here, and you were a big part of it, and the money went for scholarships. But you were in the pie contest,
Yes.
Pie in the Face. Tell me about that.
Well, they nominated me for Pie in the Face on Facebook through the Drive magazine. And once I got nominated, I was like, oh no, I'm not gonna do that. Well, then the kids started texting me, calling me. Everybody was excited. The kids were running around the barn collecting $5 from each person. I don't know if they were mad at me or they were happy for me. And so they surrounded me, and the kids threw pie in my face, and it was wonderful. And you know what? That is a memory that is not only going to last me, because I love being silly and crazy, it's going to last them forever. And they're going to always remember, oh, we put pie in her face, pie in her hair, they spiked my hair, then I chased them down and hugged them. That's what it's all about. You know, making memories. That's what it's about, making memories.
Everyone that comes into your life comes in for a specific reason, and you may know the reason immediately,
Yes.
and you may never know the reason why they came in, but I believe that honestly.
Yes, and you know, it's funny you say that. I lost my parents unexpectedly about 5 years ago. I prayed about it, and I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do without my family. They were my parents. I started coming to the shows, and I would make one friend, then I would make another friend, and now, and I don't want to cry, but now it's like I have this big, huge family, and they filled that void. God is so good, and it says when he closes one door, he opens another door, and he shut that door on my parents, and he opened this huge door with all these people that we show with, and they're always in our life. Even when we're not showing, we still get together, we still cook, we still celebrate holidays together. We do everything together, not just at the show, but out of the show. They've become our family, and I just feel so blessed. I just wish that everybody could get involved in FFA and 4-H because there's so many programs for them, even not showing, just going in the contest, speech contest, cooking contest, poster contest, and you meet lifelong friends. That's what I want to get out there and promote 4-H and FFA for the kids.
Well, we have had so much fun with you guys down here. We want to come to Louisiana. We invited.
We want you to come to Louisiana. We want you. Raging Cajuns. And we're really crazy, and we have good food, lots of fun, lots of good memories. Y'all come down, follow us around showing pigs down there, and you'll see some sights.
We'll be there. JoJo, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, we're from the state of Louisiana, and we watch Stockshow Confidential, so stay tuned. And
we are from that Houdat Nation.
go Tigers!
Well, friends, be sure and check out StockshowConfidential.com, our Breeders' Corner. We have the top lamb, goat, pig, and cattle breeders listed there. Check it out. This week, we'd like to showcase some of the top breeders listed there. Located in Dublin and Zephyr, Texas, Miller Show Goats is dedicated to offering you superior show goats at an affordable price. Their wethers and does get it done in the ring, and their breeding stock will produce for you in the pasture. Top genetics, rigorous vaccination program, unsurpassed record. Stop by and let them show you how they raise winning goats on quality feed and clean water. It's MillerShowGoats.com. Fifth generation Angus and Hereford breeders Worrell Enterprises is a multifaceted with show and sell cattle, AI, and embryo facility. They host numerous production and club calf sales annually and host an annual show camp for junior exhibitors. For more information, contact them at WorrellEnterprises.com. If you'd like to be part of this exciting opportunity to showcase your breeding program or have an upcoming sale that you would like to promote, contact me at Terry at StockshowConfidential.com.
You load them up, you head them out, you load them off again. Showing is tough, but it's everything in between that knocks livestock off their appetite. Get them ready for the show ring with the industry's leading 1-2 punch, Sure Champ and VitaCharge. Fortified with Amifirm, Sure Champ contains the right balance of minerals and vitamins to maintain a strong, steady appetite, to keep your livestock looking and feeling their best. And VitaCharge stimulates appetite after those long road trips or times of stress and gets your livestock back on track. Sure Champ and VitaCharge. More wins, more appetite. Learn more at SureChamp.com.
I just had champion gilt and 4th overall gilt at the World Pork Expo, and Showmaster feed really helped my hemp gilt just mature and gain a lot.
In the NSR side, we had reserve grand champion with my sisters Duroc, and then we had 3rd overall Poland in division.
I was reserve champion CPS with a spot gilt, and 1st and 2nds and 3rds.
Yesterday at the World Pork Expo, I had reserve grand overall purebred with champion Berkshire, and I also had reserve Hampshire. We've had a lot of success in the ring, we think, because of feeding Sunglow. We know how to feed it, and it's very consistent.
We feed Showmaster every day, twice a day, and it's really helped our program a lot. The different percentages change our shape and expression. It makes them look pretty good.
Right now we probably have about 30 on feed and picking up more. We feed Sunglow and a mix of additives.
I think there's unlimited potential. We get to bring together the best nutritionists, but also we get to bring together two of the elite teams of people within the show pig industry. The Sunglow team and the Showmaster team, I mean, they're both incredibly aggressive, and they both stand for quality of product and some integrity. So I think it's actually going to be really good to see the two teams work together and merge.
We usually feed about 6 to 5 pounds a day for a pig. They gain about 1 to 2 pounds a day with it, and it is a really good product. And I think you should use it at home because it helps your pig tremendously.
We will be strictly all Sun Glow all the way through. They've become one of the best for a reason.
We like feeding Sun Glow because we feel like they are always on the edge of technology and they're coming out with new products before everybody else.
Now I'm feeding Sun Glow. I think my future will be very bright.
We love feeding Sun Glow at home. We've always used it and we probably always will use it.
You want to win, feed Sun Glow.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
Sun Glow Feeds is a product that we trust and recommend to all of our family and friends. For more information, you can find them at sunglowfeeds.com. Stock Show Confidential is brought to you by the following sponsors: Sullivan Show Supply and Stockshow University, Sure Champ, Sun Glow Feeds, 5-Star Ford, Justin Discount Boots and Cowboy Outfitters, EB Trailers, Liberson Livestock, and StockShowConfidential.com. For the ultimate in show cattle transportation, look no further than the EB Rough Deck with the Final Drive Option Package. They'll put you in command of the road and the show. With the same construction on gates, floors, latches, and doors as the EB commercial semi-trailers, you can be sure your trailer will not only look great, but perform like a champ for years to come. Check out EB's full line at your local dealer or on their website, www.mheb.com. Make my first choice in livestock trailers yours too, EB Trailers. We're at the World Pork Expo alongside Hunter DeWeese. And Hunter, you just came out of the show ring a minute ago on showmanship. How'd you do?
I got pulled out of my class, and then I made it back to another heat, and then I got put in the top 15, but I didn't make it into the top 10. But the top 15 over here is pretty good.
That is excellent. Any time that you can come to World Pork and finish anywhere close to the top 15, then you've accomplished something. How many years have you been coming to the World Pork?
This will be like my 4th or 5th year to come.
What's your greatest success in coming to the World Pork Expo?
It would be yesterday. I got 3rd overall purebred Barra, and I got reserve York.
Now, you're from down in Louisiana.
Yes, sir.
What's the difference in coming up to Des Moines, Iowa, and being back home in Louisiana?
Well, for sure the weather. It's a lot hotter down there than it is up here, and the pigs actually look different. You can tell which states pigs come from usually. Because they're fed different.
When you bring your pigs up, I mean, it's a long drive for you guys. How many hours did it take you to get here?
It took us 16 hours. 16
hours. So, during that 16-hour trip, how many times do you guys stop?
We stopped like 5 times on the way up here, and we had to. We have actually automatic waters in our trailer, so when we stop, we turn them on and we let them get a drink of water. We check on them and stuff like that.
Your family's back on the back side of the barn. They've got cookers and things going back there. Tell me what you guys, I mean, y'all get together after the show's over and spend some quality family time together, but some really good food. What are they cooking back there?
They usually cook like jambalaya or gumbo or stuff like that. I mean, we use a lot of spices and seasonings and stuff that most people up here don't use.
Well, we're coming over to eat with you guys. Thanks for sitting down at Stock Show Confidential.
Thank you.
I'm here with Randy Shipley, and he had the opportunity today to evaluate the Berkshire breed of hogs. Now, Randy, when we talk about Berkshire hogs, we're talking about top of the line here. This is the Angus cattle of the hog industry.
It is. These Berkshire breeders have a tremendous opportunity to run for years with this Berkshire meat. number 1 pH, number 1 meat quality, number 1 color score, and it's been that way for years. You know, when you can walk into a higher priced restaurant and it doesn't say pork on the menu, it says Berkshire pork, guys, it's time to pay attention. It really is. The American people, I mean, they'll pay for quality. Around the United States, they're demanding and wanting Berkshire meat. Yes. And like I said, I think this one's pretty special.
Randy, let's talk a little bit about your history and how you got involved in the hog business. I know you've been an innovator in the business. You've done some things prior to anybody else doing those things. Let's talk about that.
You know, you kids out there, if anybody's listening that's under the age of 9 and you're wanting to get involved in 4-H, I mean, it's a phenomenal deal. And then when you get to be a freshman in high school and it's time to join FFA, I mean, that's when I got my first souse. It was an FFA project. And then over the years, you just continued. And, you know, I guess you have to have a little bit of a passion that burns pretty deep. But, that, you know, I think it boils down to coming up with ideas that are good for your customer. You know, if you're going to sell somebody something and it doesn't work, why not replace it? Treat people the way you want to be treated. But I think it boils down to taking care of business and taking care of people.
You know, that's obvious. When we watch you in the show ring here, you not only have a passion for it, but there's a genuine love. You love the hog business.
I do, and I love the people. I mean, the kids in livestock, it's the way to raise your family.
I tell everybody I'm so blessed because I have the opportunity to be around the very best young people in the world.
Yeah, you do.
One last thing. What's the biggest difference that you've seen this year between hogs that came in the ring this year and last year?
The Berkshire show, probably the top 5 or 6% was maybe better than last year. The Duroc show, I'm going to tell you, was enhanced this year by 25 to 50% better. Sometimes you see big advancements, sometimes you see a little advancement. Yeah. The important thing is you see people and young folks. Yep.
Thanks for joining us. We appreciate it.
No problem.
Whoa! You're watching Stockshow Confidential. We'll be right back.
The Ford F-Series, available at 5-Star Ford, North Richland Hills, Texas, has been the best-selling line of trucks in America for more than 35 years for a reason. They're the #1 dealer in Texas, the 5th largest in the nation, and they continue to outwork and outperform the competition. If you're looking for a new ride, look no farther than 5-Star, North Richland Hills, Texas. They'll even deliver. And tell them Stockshow Confidential sent you. Each and every week on Stockshow Confidential, we're going to highlight one of the many Sunglow product users on our featured Sunglow Spotlight. This week, we'd like to shine the Sunglow Spotlight on Danielle Hines from Lakeview, Ohio. Congratulations, Danielle. You know, one of the important aspects of the World Pork Expo is the trade show. Follow me inside as we take a look at all the top technology in the swine industry.
Today we want to introduce you to one of our other products that we have in addition to SureChamp, called VitaCharge. VitaCharge is a sister product to SureChamp and is more of a treatment product. For those more instant times where we need to see results rapidly, that's when we can turn to VitaCharge. We're also really excited about our brand new stress tub. This stress tub is specifically for cattle. It's a molasses-based tub that contains VitaCharge. They can lick on this in the pasture. However, like I said, we still have our paste, our drench, as well as boluses for the other species. For more information on how you can include VitaCharge into your daily feeding regimen, visit www.surechamp.com.
Here at the World Pork Expo, one of our major sponsors on Stockshow Confidential, obviously, EV Trailers. Well, I'm standing alongside Mark. And Mark, when we talk about EV, we're talking about from flatbed trailers all the way to the big guys. Let's talk about him for just a minute.
What we build here in Iowa is a lot of the 53-foot semis for pork, cattle, whatever, and goosenecks also.
What separates this trailer from some of the other guys that are out there?
Well, I think our technology, what we do for the ease of handling the livestock, how the animals load, unload, the quality of workmanship, the strength and durability of the unit takes a lot of abuse. It needs to be built well if it's going to survive in the commercial industry. So there are not many manufacturers, but the EVs have worked very hard to establish themselves as a high-end commercial livestock trailer, and either it works or it doesn't, and it works.
Yeah. Mark, thanks for joining us on Stock Show Confidential.
My pleasure.
Friends, here at the World Pork Expo, the trade show is going on. I'm here with Jerome, one of the new products, Jerome, that we've seen. Tell me about the hog wash system.
Oh, this is Wash Hand. We've been building it for a few years now. Made some improvements and have it back here at the World Pork Expo, and seems like it's creating a lot of excitement for us.
Whenever someone sees something like this, I know you've been asked a lot of questions today, exactly what it does and what it's for.
This is designed specifically to wash hog barns out. It won't work in every barn, but it works in a lot of them, and it's just to reduce labor and get people out of that off-quality air.
Well, it keeps those hogs a little bit cleaner throughout the day, and, you know, for a nice place to lay down in there so that the bedding's not soiled.
It's more when the barn is empty, we wash the dirty barns out with this machine here. It's we don't use it on the hogs directly. It's more for cleanliness, for biosecurity between turns.
And then a couple of other products that you have in here, the Boar Buzzard. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, that we've been building for a few years now, and there have been a lot of injuries over the years just from moving dead animals, and this is a tool to make it, instead of a 4-man job, into a 1-person job, and just a lot safer and more efficient.
Well, thanks for taking time. Wish you good luck here at the trade show. Our outside vendors, they might not get as much traffic, but you can see why, some of the size of the equipment that we have. Well, Roto Posters here, I'm alongside Kurt Good. Kurt, let's talk about it. Tell me what it is, what it does, and why we should get it.
What we have here is the Roto Poster, and this was designed out of a need to efficiently compost our mortality. And we wanted something that was simple, safe to operate, and robust. There's a simple PLC timer that controls it. You put your mortality in that end and add your balking material, your carbon source. 2 to 3 weeks later, you've got compost coming out the backside.
If someone wanted a little more information about this product, how would they do that?
Go to www.rotarycomposters.com.
Well, thanks once again for joining us on another edition of Stock Show Confidential. We close it out from the World Pork Expo. We hope you've had as much fun as we've had. Until next time, I'm Terry Jordan saying, here's hoping that we'll see you in the winner's circle.
So how many of y'all go to school? Okay, when you go to school on Monday, I want you to ask your teacher, what do farmers grow that you wear, you brush your teeth with, and you buy things with? And the answer is cotton. That's right.
Closed captioning brought to you by Stand Alone Feed.